What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pleeka. I'm Jerome.
And I'm Nick.
And today we're talking about True Detective Season 3, Episode 5, If You Have Ghosts. This episode got released a little early.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that they did that so you could watch it and not get interrupted from the Super Bowl, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have known if someone wouldn't have commented.
They tweeted it out.
Oh, did they? Oh, yeah, I guess they did. But
yeah.
Someone commented on our video before they tweeted it out.
Yeah, we did Theory Time with Pleeka. We did a bunch of theories, which a lot of the stuff we kind of talked about kind of came up in this in a way.
Yeah.
Like, not answers for them, but...
No, but like...
But, like, the situations came up, which was interesting.
Yeah. I noticed that, like... So one of the theories we talked about was that maybe in the 2015 timeline that it's not really a show, that they're trying to trick him.
Yeah.
They've now brought up two things, and they both are people that are disappeared or that he probably killed.
It's this time it definitely seemed like she was like after him, not just interviewing him.
Yeah, for sure.
And they only showed her for it was like a 30-second scene for her.
Yeah, I did know. I think the last time we watched the next on, it was for In the Coming Weeks. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, well, apparently, because they didn't show fucking Matthew McConaughey or Woody Harrelson in this one.
So we know it's connected because they show him.
Yeah.
Another thing is, Julie supposedly calls the precinct.
Yeah.
And
she says that the man on the TV, she keeps going on and on about the man on the TV. He pretended to be my father, get him away, blah, blah, blah. And then when they say Julie, too, they're like, that's not my real name.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh, that's interesting.
So, two things with that. One, I think, and this is just my humble opinion.
You said you think it's the district attorney, right?
The district attorney. I think he took her. I think he then killed the boy, framed Woodard. That's why the backpacks dropped. I think somehow that cop, his name is the one she asked him about, Harris James. I think... Because he's the one, he turns and goes, oh, okay. And he was, writing stuff down when they found the backpack.
Oh, okay, yeah. He goes, oh, that looks like the boy's backpack.
Yeah.
That guy?
Yeah, so I think maybe Roland and James, Wayne, kill him or do something.
Oh, really?
That's what I think.
Wow.
And that's what they don't remember, or that's what he doesn't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's for the district attorney, who might actually be working not just for himself. I don't think he wants the girl. I think he took the girl for Hoyt, who we haven't met yet.
Yeah.
Who's in
Well, they mentioned him again. They said he visited Wayne, and he's like, you let him go again? And
yeah.
It's so hard to follow when they talk out of context like that.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
Because they do the thing that I don't like that they do on Arrow with the future scenes. It's like, you remember what we did? Yeah, I remember what we did. But, because, I feel like if you were talking about something, you'd be like, remember when we fucking killed that guy? You're not be like, hey, remember what we did yesterday?
Yeah.
That bugs me when shows do that, and they've done that for a while now on here.
Yeah.
But these actors are good, so it just seems better. It seems like it plays off more.
Well, and Wayne doesn't remember.
Well, he said he does. He says, I remember what we did, and I remember not to talk about it.
Yeah, but then later he says he doesn't remember what he did in the same context. He just says he remembers, but he doesn't remember. I don't think he remembers all of it.
Mm.
He also said first time he read his wife's book, but we've seen him with the book in the 90s.
He didn't read it though.
He started to read it.
Yeah, but I don't think he really got into it.
Yeah, because he said he put it down every time he read his own name.
Yeah,
which is kind of weird.
I get that though with the case and all that. Their fight stuff was interesting this episode.
It was very awkward.
Yeah.
If you would have asked me before this episode, who wears the pants in the family, I would have said her.
Mm-hmm.
But then he kind of I just didn't like the way he was this episode with her. It was just
it's pent up. Because it seems like he's mad at her for exploiting this situation, but
he's not saying anything.
He didn't mention it until her book is going to be published in a week.
Yeah.
So maybe say that when she's writing it, not right. It's weird, but I think because he wanted to be supportive to her, and then now it just got too much for him.
Yeah, I think so too.
But also, he should have really read that book.
Yeah,
and especially when he could remember things, and maybe they would have.
Yeah, but why did is it not weird that a detective is reading his wife's book and getting clues?
It is weird.
Do you know what I mean? I still think the wife is I don't
Somehow,
know.
especially like
She
at
knows
that dinner
something.
when she was asking stuff about it still.
Yeah, she's always prying and like, why'd you
Yeah.
tell me? How come I didn't? It's just like maybe she's just a busybody, but I don't think that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because to me the only like it makes sense kind of like thinking about like Courtney Cox and Scream. Like, 'cause, like she's a reporter trying to get things. It's like that, and like Courtney Cox wasn't involved in the killings and that.
Yeah.
So like it makes sense in one hand, but then there's something about her, and like how you mentioned in our podcast we did for it, she's like, oh yeah, I went to town twice and became different people.
Yeah.
Like it's weird.
Yeah.
So I don't. There's something off about it, but she could just be an off person.
So I rewatched season 1 before. I've said this before we watched this.
Mm-hmm.
And
I feel like I fucking have to now.
well, and it was fresh in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Then I watched season 2. Now we're on season 3. I wish I would have just watched season 1 again instead of season 2.
Because season 2's got like you're mixing stuff up.
I'm not mixing stuff up, but I just don't like so.
Oh, like it's not as fresh.
Yeah, and I actually just watched it because I was like, yeah, it's the same guy writing it, and it's detective. I like these actors. I like those actors. I
Mhm.
want the tone. Like I want that. I just want that feel. Now it's fucking connected.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when we watched all the Deadpool movies, and you made me watch.
Yeah, and I was like, well, because we watched we watched one
know.
beforehand. We did a podcast. We did all the Marvel movies leading up to Infinity War, and that was fun. So I was like, all right, let's watch every movie that has Deadpool in it because we'll do 2 podcasts right before the movie comes out. It worked out that way. And you're like, well, we watched an X-Men Wolverine. It doesn't even matter. And then there's an end credit scene that connects it.
That's kind of how I feel about this. It's like I didn't think it was going to connect, and now it's
Yeah.
connected. So there's something about, if you remember, there was the Yellow King,
Yeah. Yeah, they said something about a princess in this.
and there was a princess in this, but also that like there was more than one king. There was like 5. There was like groups of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's there could be a chance that the Hoyt guy, because he would be, if he owns the chicken thing, he's influential and powerful.
Mm-hmm.
He could be one of these kings.
Wouldn't he be like almost dead at this point though? Or very old? In 2015? Because they're not going to catch him until 2015.
Yeah.
So wouldn't most of the kings be, like, it'd be different people now, you'd think?
Well, no, because remember they were captured in 2012.
Yeah, but it's 2015 now, where they're at.
Yeah, but I mean in season 1 it was 2012.
Yeah, I know, but, like, and they caught one guy. But I'm saying they're not going to, even if
he might be
if it is
80.
connected, they're going to find the guy, and, like, won't he be, like, really old if he's a king?
Yeah, I don't know how old he is.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's 60 in the 80s, then he's dead.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's something that doesn't go away. Like someone else just takes his spot.
Well, that's what yeah, but I'm saying it's like a different person, so it wouldn't
Yeah.
even be the person that.
But if he's Roland and Wayne's age, then he could still be alive.
Yeah. It'll just be a battle of old people chasing each other down.
That's funny. But if he could be one of these Yellow Kings, and she does talk about princesses and stuff.
And then
She
she
went-
has a new name now, and
New name. She talks to. Remember, she said something about that guy that they were interviewing, the homeless guy or whatever.
mm-hmm.
He said something about she talked about going to the pink room or something like that.
Yeah, he was saying a lot of random shit like that.
But
yeah.
but then one of her drawings is like a pink castle kind of a thing, and I don't know. There's just too much.
Did you find it weird too in that when she was on the phone talking to them and they're like, yeah, and what happened to my brother? We laid him down to rest.
Yeah.
Like, for one, even if like they told her when she's a little girl, oh yeah, we didn't kill your brother.
But I think
She's been living now. She's an adult. She should know that the brother's
I
dead.
think she's all fucked up on drugs.
So like, yeah, that was very weird that she had no idea that her brother was dead at this point.
Remember those girls? Remember how they had those ones in season 1? They had it like I think there was 3 of them. They just had them like in like a room dark, and these are the first 2 guys that Woody Harrelson, like the guy was about to tell everything. Woody Harrelson shot him in the head.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh well, like Woody Harrelson just came up as McConaughey got him. Woody Harrelson just came up and shot him in the head when he was about to tell him everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then so Matthew McConaughey had to come up with that crazy story about how the guy had an M60, and he just
Oh, that does sound familiar now.
and so he's the one that I think he's the one that said, I could be wrong, but I think he's the one that said something about the 5 Yellow Kings or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they just had him like in a room, just fucking drugged up and waiting, and then they would just go do whatever they do to him, and then give him drugs and leave him back in the room. So I don't think she has any idea what the hell's going on.
Does any part of you think that they're just fucking with us and it's not even that connected?
Not anymore.
I still partly feel that way.
Really?
I feel they're just gonna mention that, and that's why they like put it a week ago maybe, and they're like, oh yeah, we're mentioning this case, and maybe we'll tease it's connected, but maybe like I don't know, because it.
I mean, it's possible. Like I don't think Matthew McConaughey or Woody Harrelson are gonna show up or anything. Because just like these guys in 2015, I feel like they were done when they were out in the hospital smoking.
Yeah.
Like they weren't gonna go do any more cases. But then again, it seems like
but if the same case came up, they got out of retirement to like.
And if you remember, like in season 1, like the cops interviewing Matthew McConaughey thought he did it.
Oh really?
Like they were thinking he did it. I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
So I heard something about someone. They said that like when he was drinking beer and getting interviewed, remember he made all those figures with the cans when he was talking.
Yeah.
That they were all like there was 5 of them and there was crowns. So he was like doing stuff to that. So it just seems. It seems like it's coming to a conclusion where it's going to be connected.
I still I would like that, but I still think I think it'll be a different ending.
You think they're screwing with us?
I think people are looking way too much into it for that.
Because
like there's like if you just go off this show, there's no evidence really to it being like the Kings and stuff like that.
Except that you pointed this out yourself, that on her laptop that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
It has Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey pulled up and said something about
it says that they solved the case from season 1.
So why would she have that if it wasn't?
Yeah, that's something, and we haven't seen it yet because we don't know the context. But other than that, there's really nothing else.
And it might be something where we just think it's connected, and they don't really tell us it is or it isn't.
Yeah. I'm interested to see where that leads.
I do think the district attorney
is the one that took the kids, though.
Is the one that took the kids and did it for this other guy. And that's how he became district attorney and just
like he did a favor for him and it got him a promotion and all that.
Yeah, that's what I think. I definitely think she was talking about him and not her father. It'll be interesting to see what they do to the father.
She kept saying like you think like she said the guy pretended to be my father and so, like she was very not specific.
Yeah.
But like the cops took it instantly as him, but the second she started talking I was like, "Oh, she's describing someone else." That's not him. You think they'd be smart enough to, even if like they're like, yeah, we think it's this guy. They should look at the footage that was on TV and be like, okay, well, there's these people. Maybe make sure it's not them.
Yeah, they were instantly thought it was him.
But like, also, no one else read the book and looked at like. There's a lot of things that they just don't do. That's a little odd to me.
Well, and also, if it's that district attorney that doesn't want them in 1990 to go back and look at other clues and information. And when right before the interview, he brings the picture of the backpack and like throws it down. Yeah. He's like, that's what they don't want us to do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course they don't if it's going to bleed.
If it's going to get him fired?
Yeah, and arrested.
I'm really interested to see where it's going to lead with them old in 2015. Them, like, being detectives again, basically.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't turn into, like, Matlock.
That like, the second he's like, no, and the guy's like, yeah. No, yeah. I was like, oh, this is going to be really weird, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, their interaction was weird. Like
it was kind of cool though, 'cause like it was like they were like friends yelling at each other, and then they kind of made up.
Yeah.
So it's probably pretty easy to forgive a guy if he doesn't remember what he did wrong and all that.
Yeah, but he's still wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like Wayne more than I like Roland.
I like him pretty equal.
But as old, I felt more sorry for Roland because I'm like, here, he did something, and he just wants a friend, and you never even fucking called him.
Yeah, it made me want, like,
he's very stubborn.
Like, why not? Yeah. Like, did one thing go wrong, and he's like, oh, well, I guess we're done. And never thought to contact him again? Like.
Feels like it.
It's very weird. But it did make me feel bad for Roland. Yeah, I liked all his dogs, though.
I don't know about that little one.
That was cute. And then he brought it inside and gave it eggs.
Yeah.
Anything else you wanted to bring up about this episode?
No, I think we covered everything.
It was weird there's no next on for next week, which makes me wonder, is it like such a big episode they didn't want to put out, or is it just a mistake, or because I looked it up on YouTube, couldn't find anything, looked it up on Twitter.
Maybe it's not coming out till Sunday.
Well, yeah, it's not. Oh, like the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
I didn't think about it until you just said that.
But all right, that's it for this True Detective review. Definitely you should go check out our 3-time with Pleeka. If you enjoyed that, comment down below. We'll do some more of those because that was fun, just talking about theories that could possibly happen on the show.
Yeah.
Please like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on this episode, and we'll see you guys next time for more True Detective. Hey, remember what we did yesterday?